All right, 7-3. It's just a continuation of this unit looking at story problems, reading words, and solving the problems any way you want, showing your work using drawings, equations to help, but determining what are your keywords, using some algebra possibly, to solve these problems. So, name at the top. It says there are 11 more adults than children at a craft fair. There are 54 adults at the craft fair. How many children are at a craft fair? 11 more. It's key. So our data, and sometimes it just helps to make a little diagram chart table. Okay, we need to figure out, it says how many children are at the craft fair, so we need children. There's my t-shirt. I love making t-shirts. And then adults. So what information do we know? We have children, C-H-I-L-D-R-E-N, and adults. We know that there are 11 more adults than children. Okay, it doesn't give us any numbers. It says 11 more. 11 more adults than children. And there are 54 adults at the craft fair. So we know there's 54 adults at the craft fair. And that we know that there are 11 more adults than children. So to find how many children, what operation do we need to do? So there are 11 more. If you were thinking subtraction, you're absolutely right. You have 54 adults. There's 11 more adults than children. So 54 adults minus 11 will give you your solution. To that first problem, number two. Enzo, the beauty of that is there's no regrouping. So you don't have to do anything. Just subtract down the columns, call it a day, all done. So what would it look like if you were actually drawing like a table diagram? It would be like one of these. You have 54 and 11, and it's a question mark. That's essentially what you're trying to find out. They're done with phys as you go on now when you get on back to. How did everything go with the MRI? Awesome. Okay. Huh? Caleb is 17 years old. His sister is 12 years younger. How old is Caleb's sister? So we have Caleb, his sister, and then let's fill in the data that we know. We know that Caleb's 17 years old. His sister's 12 years younger. Is that getting older or younger? Well, if it's getting younger, it's going down, so it is subtraction. His sister is 12 years younger. Whoa, it's a big age gap between those two siblings. So what would this look like? Caleb's 17. His sister's 12 years younger. How old is his sister? 17 minus 12. Go ahead and subtract. Again, boy, how nice is this? Not doing any regrouping. None. Number 4, it says Dylan and his friends had some blueberries. They have some blueberries. They ate 39 blueberries. They have 21 left. How many blueberries did Dylan and his friends have at first? Whoa. So we have a question mark. We're like, how many blueberries does Dylan have? We know that they ate 39 blueberries, and they have 21 blueberries left. They ate 39, they have 21 left. What we don't know is how many they had to start with. So they started with some blueberries. Question mark, question mark, question mark. They ate 39. 21 are left. What are we going to do to find the solution to this problem? Well, we want to know how many they had at first. So if it was this number up here and one down here, we would subtract. If you have both numbers down here, you need to add them both together. That's your sum. And then down at the bottom, Addison made a dam with 18 more rocks than James. So you have Addie and James. So again, you're just trying to decipher your information. It says she made a dam with 18 more rocks than James. Addison had 42. So she has 42. And this, Addison's dam that she built with rocks, has 18 more than James. So to find James, we need to do 42 minus 18. Why? Because Addison's has 18 more. So if you take 18 away from 42, you get down to James' number. So explain how many rocks did James' dam have? James's dam have? Well, 42 minus 18 is your answer. And now explain your answer. He had 18 less than 42, or he had 18 less than Addison's. So go ahead and solve that right there. On the back, this is similar to something we did yesterday. Solve the problem, show your work. He had 39 sheets of green paper and some sheets of yellow paper. He has 78 sheets in all. How many yellow sheets of paper does Connor have? I would draw this. 78 in all. 39. Question mark. Figure out what operation you need to do. Solve it. I would write your numbers and stack them over here. Figure out if you need to do addition or subtraction. Down here it says there are 58 red pens and blue pens in a bag. Over here, 58, 58, 58, 58, 58. You've got red and blue. There are more red pens than blue pens. Always more red. There are at least 36 and no less than 40. So 36 to 40 pens over here. The red. So what do you need to do to solve this equation? Well, it's 36 plus 22 is 58. Otherwise, you're just going to subtract. Subtract 58 minus 37. 58 minus 20. 58 minus 39. And 58 minus 18. And just subtract it. Subtract the total minus 1 of your 2, which is the minuend minus the subtrahend, and it just rotates across. Solve those equations. So I'm going to do some work there. And then here, you're on your own. It says Andrew has 63 more beanbags than Evan. Andrew has 92 beanbags. How many beanbags does Evan have? I would maybe draw a model, write an equation to solve that problem. That is your math for Friday.